Hello, NestKing users, and welcome back to another short tutorial doing something completely different. Today, we are going to do a keychain merchandise, and it will be an aeroplane. So, what I want to do, I want to create an airplane carbon keychain. What I came across online is this F16, a lovely piece, but I want to do it in NestKing, and I want this to be a 4-engine jetliner. Let's go into it. Start NestKing, open the sketcher, get your airplane silhouette ready. So I already downloaded something. Load picture, and I will use this one, which I know is from Adobe Stock. It's a picture you can use for free. And load it into NestKing. Then mark the picture, process image, and yeah, I will just click yes. And you see you get the outer geometry, and you also get these grip holes, which I don't want. But the background of this tool was actually a creation of uh, tool sets, so foam cutouts for tool sets. That's why you like these thumb holes to pick up your tools. Let's go back and repeat the process one more time, but remove this grip slot. And I don't care much about the offset. I can reduce this actually to 2 millimeters because I will be scaling this later anyway. Okay. Now get geo from picture. Yeah, that is good. And now I'm going to create a master cut out of this. Master cuts. Yes. Of course, you have to save this. And here we are. Now let's see. This is quite large considering that the numbers here are in millimeters. So let's bring this down to a meaningful size. Meaningful size means like 5 centimeters. So let's do rotation. That sounds about right. All right. Now, and I will not be doing the stack for the plate to cut this from. I will just tell NestKing nest 100 pieces onto the plates that you can buy. Yeah. Now, how to create 100 pieces out of this? We can simply create the quantity here and put here 1. Let's do a fun thing, 200. Okay. Of course, we could modify the master cut a little bit by entering, making these areas be nicer, but let's keep this for a later step. We can do this anytime later on. Now you see that we have here 200 pieces of this patch A, no mirroring, and it's step A. Let's create the master cut output. We have this 200 times. Let's do the nesting. Yes, it doesn't matter again what material you select, because the only thing that I am interested in is here user-defined area. So let's say that you buy a plate which has a width of 500 millimeters and it's 1 meter long. Will it fit? No, you see that it will likely not fit like this. Let's see what the nesting algorithm can do here. Mm. Let's keep the gap to a minimum of 1 millimeter. Water jet cutting should be fine with this. And later on we will anyway get rid of the burrs and edges. Nest. This can take some while. And here we are. So NestKing actually nested nicely everything so far. We kept the original orientation. Yeah, actually, I'm happy with the result. Let's skip this step. I don't need to go into further details. So here, with this, we can create 200 little keychains. Now, the result is nice. Actually, it fits into the material specified. Okay, let's go and do some changes. Let's go back. So first of all, we need a true hole here. So what we are going to do is modify MasterCard and enter a hole. Actually, I find this to be nicer when it is on the nose. Here. Of course, this needs to be put to the correct geometry, inner geometry. Yeah, it will ask you about the edit geometry, whether you want to transfer properties. It's fine when you transfer the outer properties because there is nothing for the inner hole to be transferred. And okay. Now, one more thing. On the default material here, nest rotations, D 360. So this can now nest 360 degrees in any direction. Let's see if we can get even a better nesting output. Nest. Of course, we could have added the nest rotations also in here in this dialog. The mirroring doesn't matter. Okay, the nest rotations are not going to improve the results anymore. And since I'm quite happy with the result and I don't really want to wait the 120 cycles and continue with this looks already very good. I'm going to skip this and just quit and keep the result as it is here. Okay, and it is time to end. You see, we have created very quickly and 200 of these airplanes. And now coming to an end, I would like to remind you that you can use this picture processing tool also for reverse engineering. You can try to, you can fill in your material into your mold, take it out, create a picture, and then scale it down to whatever you see fit. You can also put something that you know the size of next to the picture, and then you know exactly how to scale the picture on your computer and continue processing. Have fun using NestKing, and please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us via our online form. You will find it here on our homepage just by contact us. Send us your question, and we usually respond within 24 hours. Have a nice day. Bye bye.